If there's any chance that I can get it, it better be now. Come on. I am begging you. If this doesn't work, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna cry. Oh, yes! Oh, yeah! Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kicker and OvenBreak. The reason why I recorded that last moment was because that is exactly what I needed to get L+ rank. Just for you to understand that was difficult, but just jumping at the end right there, trying to get that last little bubbly thing from the pet is all you need. It takes a very specific jump, but ooh. And that's what I need to get the final secret task accomplished. And that's literally what I wanted to do this for. I've been grinding this for like the past hour, trying to get all the missions done. Some are more difficult than others, I would say. But to be fair, it kind of requires just one to like... It kind of requires two to unlock half of them and another set to require the other half. But I guarantee you, I think doing this combi specifically right here, which is Yuga with the soda little thingy, and also Dragon Eye with this treasure, and this treasure, and also my buffs being this, if anyone wants to be informed. That's what it took for me to actually complete this whole entire thing. So, what I do for these videos is I do one full-fledged run in hard mode. I show you how basically I got the score that I did, or at least try my best to, because here's the thing. Even though this is not the best score that you can get according to the leaderboard, here's the big difference. You don't need a legendary cookie for this. You literally just need these. All epics. Maybe costumes, kind of somewhat recommended, but I can tell you, this is what I have. If you're wondering for the magic candies, it's just for an FYE, for your entertainment shop. I had this with specifically the bear jelly stuff one, and for Dragon Eye, I did this, which was for the magic candy, this stuff, which is only in the rare. Like that, I don't know why I didn't do something better, but you know what, that's for that. But, basically, here's what I do. And, like I mentioned, we'll do one run with both cookies, and then I'll do all the story event cutscenes. So basically, here's what happens. So, immediately you want to go ahead and just press the slide button immediately, and then wait until there's like one more. So as you can see, there's one left. Wait until it gets to the very end, and then throw it. Because you want to make sure that a bunch of obstacles are on the screen, which is the best time that you actually want to use Yugo's little magic candy skill of throwing this all over the place, because it's going to help you get a lot more points in the long run. Heck, if you want to, you can use that right there. It's kind of like, you know, fine. There's actually some key spots that I would use that skill, but right now, those are some of the main ones that I would use. But this is from my preference. I am in no way like a professional at this. I just kind of did this just to get a lot of, like, you know, the missions done. Now we keep on going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Save it just for a little bit of time, and then bonk it. Nice, nice, nice. I will say, I just want to get this video out of the way just so I could clear this out, and then I could probably work on a few more Kicker and Kingdom videos, and, yeah, I'm being very productive in regards to, making content as of recently. New year, new me. Okay, so you know those people with the big plates? Shoot one there, you know, second or third plate, it doesn't matter. You could shoot another one right there, but what you want to do is, once there's another one in succession, throw it right when the second one comes out, because you'll destroy some of the first, and you'll destroy the second and third one who comes out. I'm sorry if that doesn't make any sense, but it should be understood. Alright, so we keep walking a little bit, and then throw it just a little bit. Alright, now these things, you can kind of just use them anywhere. If anything, I kind of like using, you know, first one immediately. I let my ability just chuck those, so it can destroy all those, and then I can use these wherever and whenever. Like, right here, I think it's pretty good, because there's just a few obstacles right there, and wait a little bit, and then there's a nice amount of things right there. Maybe it would have been better to use a little bit later. But then, oh, that's not good. I'm gonna, you know what? Was that like 1 minute of running? I'm not trying to play. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why I did that. I was really trying to. Oh, that's a loud truck. I was literally trying to go like, oh, if I slip in between there, I could definitely make it. But then again, I just like, oh, I can't do that. I'm just being an idiot. But whatever. It's all okay. It's all fine. At least for the most part. We'll do that. It gets rid of most of those obstacles anyway, which is fine still. We can actually make our way back. It's not that hard. I'm not going to be too complicated about it. But don't worry. After this, we're going to get those stories accomplished. And I'm going to be very happy because I'm actually getting, like, you know... Actually, I got this video and another video done. Literally 2 OvenBreak videos, which I didn't expect to get accomplished today. I thought this would have taken, like, a few days to complete. But luckily, I'm actually working on it, and I'm happy. If anything, the only real thing that I need to work on now is, like, the shorts. Like, legit, that's just it. Like, I just need to work on a couple shorts, and, like, that's basically about that. I could, like, do nothing for the whole week. But instead of doing nothing, I'm probably going to work on some other content-related stuff. So, you never know. Splatter that right there. probably shouldn't use the word splatter, but you know what? I'm plumbing using it anyway, because why the plub not? Okay, so that's one. And then boom, do it right there. Gets rid of all you plubs. Alright, basically we're very close getting back to the place where we just fell, because we're in this area now. I just fell on a little bit of points, it's my bad. I kind of accidentally used my skill, which is, whoops. But we didn't lose too much right there, at least I don't think. Yeah, throw that right there. Perfect. Okay, we should be at the area where we're, like, you know, actually back at. And if anything, I don't... yeah, just use it right there. Why not? I guess I could have saved the spot. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I want to do that because, you know, skill-related thing. You can even see the little wood spike things somewhat rise up even though there's no obstacles there. But, oh my gosh. I'm kind of a decent amount of energy, like, you know, pretty hyped up because I literally just finished playing a Terraria mod, like, the whole way through with my friend, which was a mod called Homeward Journey. No one has played it yet. I recommend that you do so. It's a really cool mod. Like, genuinely, I say this. By the way, save your little things for right here because... Just wait. Okay, I missed the yellowbird jelly thing, but you know what? We're going to wait because... Bam! And that got rid of a lot right there. I think you can use it if you want, just a little bit more. Just to have more. Just appear right there. But to be fair, as long as I don't get hit, that's kind of what matters. I already got the high score anyway. But obviously, I missed a couple 100,000 points just because of my skill. Don't be like me and don't, like, not use your skill and think, like, with that giant, you know, special sword skill activating, it's going to be like, oh, okay, well, it just doesn't activate during that. No, your skill is activated every time. I legit thought, like, oh, I can't use my skill. What the... Did I just use all mine already? Well, to be fair, this area right here, this is, like, the place where, like, I think the areas where you use your magic candy skill where to throw the chakram things are, or the medallions. I forgot what they're called. But, like... It matters the least because you have one more skill activation right here. So just keep on going 3, 2, 1, and then just wait for it, and then boom! Oh, and some nice jumps. Oh, I actually kind of messed up for myself right there, and you'll understand why in a little bit. But here's the thing. I think for you, Goit, you're supposed to let yourself kind of faint or like fall. To be fair, I think maybe both ways you can actually manage, but like the thing that I just did is ridiculous. I'll explain why later on. But, anywho, very hyped up. I'm so glad I'm actually going to be getting this event done within the time span. Don't know what else I could be doing for this stuff. I think they will be releasing something later on. But, oh yeah, I know. I could try and get, plumbing the Bamboo Blade Cookies Magic Candy, because that's going to be very difficult to try and attend. I don't know, but it should be possible. Whatever. I'm going to be still clearing up all these things. Oh, my breath. Yeah, whenever you got the thing to activate with your obstacle destroying things, until like a part of their final portion of the skill like that, yeah, sure, Dragonite can destroy some obstacles, but basically you're going to have to really primarily rely on these blades trying to destroy the obstacles for you on this point, because you're going to have to, that's why you have the Dark Cane thing, because any destruction point means more points for you. So, yeah, good luck with that. But I don't even know when I intend to get this video out, but it just depends on whether I get the whole entire story out, because, like, there's going to be, you know, part 1 to part 2, part 3, hard mode part 1, then this being hard mode part 2. So, it'll all be okay. I didn't get the blast jelly. Well, I got the blast jelly, but not the big jelly. Okay, so, this, by the way, this part is, like, the final stage right there. This is the longest that I've, ran so far, so, there's that. The Angels of White, or whatever the plum. Hit that. Alright. Nice angelic sword for the sky, I guess. The Blessing of Bamboo. Maybe they'll do that with all the, you know, the spirit weapon cookies. I don't know, potentially. But yeah, just spam all those. And this is why it's going to get a little bit difficult. Because you know how I'm about to run out of energy? Well, my pet is going to plop out a little bit of a soda thing. And there is actually time for me to grab it. Okay, I thought I couldn't. But just with a big old final leap, you can actually manage to get one big jump. I did miss a few jellies, so I don't think I'm going to get the 1.75 billion. But I could still try, because, like, this is getting, like, a lot of obstacles destroyed. I think, did I get, no, I didn't get, oh, I would have gotten a new high score if I didn't, like, miss out on some of the yellow bear jelly from earlier. But I actually still managed to get, like, an L plus rank in general. So, because L plus rank requires, you know, 170, you know, 1.75 billion points. It's a lot of points, and oh my gosh, I ran so much that Yugo needs rest. You know what, Yugo? You need a vacation. You take the long-deserved rest, while Dragon Eye continues to stare ominously at the camera. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and do the secret tasks over here, with the first mission being destroy 1,000 obstacles, which I think is actually pretty easy if you run with Bamboo Blade as the first cookie. And I think the relay No, the relay was Cherry Cola. But also you need the treasures recommended below with that stuff. You know what I'm trying to say.
Pen. Have you heard about the cult in the Umbro Pact overran the martial arts tournament and captured all the up-and-coming martial artists? Pen. Of course I have. All sorts of rumors are going around, like clans losing their solar successors, or the Martial Arts Alliance attempting to negotiate in secret. Pen. The cult is absolutely evil. Very few cookies are coming back with their dome fully intact. Who's going to defend us now? Pen. You know, I was thinking about something. What if we gathered like-minded cookies to attack a cult? Pen. Shh! What if the members of the cult can hear you? Pen. But we can't just leave things they are, or, as they are. Why has everyone lost their courageous spirit? The righteousness the cookies of our lands have always praised. I don't know. Where has the spirit and righteousness gone? Pen. Huh? Oh my, did I interrupt something with my little attack? Maybe you should have focused more on dodging and less on running your mouths. Pen. You heinous villain? Me? A villain? I don't know. I think you two whispering and plotting behind all of our backs is absolutely evil. Also, just who do you think you are up against? You think a band of haphazard cookies like you would stand a chance against our forces? Don't make me laugh. You know what? You gave me a laugh, so let me give you a chance. Try taking me down right here, right now. If you're talking so big, are you sure that you'd be able to do that, shouldn't you? Shaken? Nervous to start the fight yourselves? Oh, then let me. Pen. Stop. Save me! Someone! Anyone!
Stop right there! Take this! Lee Slash! I won't let you stand there and break the wills of the righteous!
And just who do you think you are? Seems like you've got at least some skills, considering you drew your soul before I even knew it. Fine. You'll be my first opponent here. You better be ready.
Lee Cookie, that young one is skilled in the use of poisons. Don't underestimate her fighting skills.
Oh, you know who I am? I'm flattered. Or have we met before?
You're White Peach Cookie of the Peach Clan, are you not? I am General Jujubee Cookie. What do you say to talking this over before we escalate into a battle?
No, that's not who I am. You're wrong. You've got this all wrong. Don't you dare bring my name up like that to the clan. You sure know how to make me mad, don't you? I'm not White Peach Cookie of the Peach Clan. I am of the Umbral Pact. I was born anew, the very night that I first met the Great Master.
I've been looking for you, White Peach Cookie. I implore you, do not do any more things you may regret. Let us talk this over now.
Shut up! I'll make sure your crumbling is especially painful. Where's that new poison I was working on? You'll be clinging to the hems of my clothing, begging to be put out of your misery.
White Peach Cookie, an urgent message has arrived from the Master themselves. They request you return immediately.
What? The Master is asking for me specifically? Why? What? Why would they be asking for me? Did I do something wrong? No. What if they wish to request I do something? White Peach Cookie.
White Peach Cookie.
Consider yourself lucky. I was just about to take care of you for getting on my nerves, but it appears the Master's calling me. The great obscure Umbra has saved your lives. Be thankful for the mercy. I'll be on my way, but don't think I'll go easy on you next time.
You think I'll just let you go like that? Stop right there! General Jujubee Cookie, are you just gonna let her go? Of course not. Stop right there, White Peach Cookie.
Must I make my way back to our sanctum? Take care of these obnoxious cookies for me, starting with every cookie in this tavern.
As you command, White Peach Cookie. You know, I'm glad that General Jujubee and Lee Cookie are actually just hanging out. Either that, or just like they were in the right place at the wrong time, quote unquote. But at least they're actually in a form of partnership, considering that Lee Cookie had such a long rivalry with General Jujubee for quite a long time. But I do like how basically in some aspects, General Jujubee didn't dead name White Peach, but they dead cult named them, saying like, oh yeah, I'm not part of the Peach Clan anymore, I'm part of the Umbral Pact, you idiots. But whatever, that's her life. Anyway, the next thing is collect 2,400 jellies, which I think I literally done with, I think it was Oakchin Cookie at the front, and, or was it Bamboo Blade and, it had something to do with Oakchin. It was Oakchin, I think it was Oakchin and man, I'm really forgetful. Ocean, and I think it was either Dragonite or Bamboo Blade, but I know for a fact the pet was like the uncooling teacup. So, because whenever you drink that, you get a little bit more speed. So, oh, and by the way, I got a bonus mission done. What is it gonna be? It's not the trophy race thing. It has to do with magic candy ingredients. I only have so many more I can use, so bam, bam, bam. Sure. Only I could upgrade it. But there we go. Next thing, right here. 24,000 jellies. All the years I spent guarding the seals, and yet they fell apart in a mere instant. It won't be easy for me to restore the seals on my own. I may even have to accept that I may crumble in the process. There's no time to waste on second-guessing myself. I'll seal away the Dragon Orb here in the Dragonbite Shrine before heading off to meet the other spirit weapons. This is much more than a temporary hold, but should be good for now. Small thing does hold the strength of a dragon after all. It's gonna take a lot of energy.
Wow, the bamboo growth looks even... It feels as clear as it used to. You're amazing, Bamboo Blade Cookie.
Your dough is looking quite pale. Are you okay?
Huh? Are you okay? What happened to the bamboo grove is partially my fault. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Enough with the fuss. Do you really think I'm so weak that something like this will keep me down? I've got more than enough strength left to put up a barrier of my own. Don't waste your energy, and don't blame yourself for this, Peach Cookie.
But...
Make your way over there and train. Leave the barrier work to me. Feel free to watch. I'm gonna make sure that the shrine is well hidden. For me to safely leave my position here, I have to hide the grove deep within the fog blanketing the valleys of the Bamboo Mountains. Lay more than enough seals to alert the moment any intruders step foot in this realm.
You could do that? All at once? I can't even imagine how much energy that would take.
It would take far more than we could ever imagine. Your dough really is looking frail, and you're covered in sugar sweat. I'm sure I'd be sweating less if you let me focus. I'll be setting up the barrier. You should get ready for our trip. Make sure we've got several bottles of my juice stocked up for the journey. Got it? Huh.
We're worried about you, and all you care about is your juice? You seriously never change.
I'm still worried, but if you insist you're fine, I guess you know better. We'll go make sure everything is ready. I guess it's about time for me to get ready for our journey. It may take a while before I can come back. I'm counting on you to look after this grove while I'm gone. The juice tastes extra amazing today after that long day of work. Especially hard work.
Bamboo Blade Cookie, what are you doing over here just drinking juice? If you're done with everything else, come train with me.
Peach Cookie, you should just let him rest. Is the barrier finished? We packed all of our bags. We can leave whenever you're ready. A cookie's life is nothing but a bamboo leaf drifting in the wind. What's there to get ready? I'm always good to be on the move. One rule I always go by, though, is to never look back when you do leave. Let's get moving.
Bamboo Blade Cookie, are you really going to ride your sword? That's not fair. Come on, Plum Cookie, let's pick up the pace.
Isn't that how the story began? Because didn't it begin with like, oh shoot, Bamboo Blade, you're riding on your sword? Come on, Plum, let's go ahead and run. And then Plum is just like, wait, Peach Cookie, wait, hold on. Let me catch up or something like that. But, netting out, who the Plum was Bamboo Blade talking to in regards to like, oh, I'll make sure that this Bamboo Blade is in your hands now while I'm gone. Now, next thing is the energy jellies. I don't know what it's referring to in regards to energy jellies. I'm just gonna be real, but I'm pretty sure that comment that I was talking about before, or maybe even this one could actually help you with it. But, yeah, plebby, who knows? I forgot there's... Okay. I'll do that right after the after this cutscene, but I forgot there's like external like skip story dialogues, if that makes sense. But I'll show you.
Today is the happiest day. I'll ride my palanquin to meet my beloved. But where is everyone? Where is my love? My dearest, my beloved, where have you gone? Are you here? I miss you, my dearest. I'll wait right here for you, in our house, our home. My dearest, I'm waiting. I have your favorite, sweet, your favorite. Your favorites? I don't remember. Why don't I? Why won't you? Where are you? When the spring flowers bloom, let's gaze upon them together, my dearest, my beloved. Today is my happiest day. I've waited for so long.
That was just depressing. Because it's not even the fact that, like, she was just, like, started reminiscing to an aspect, but she started forgetting. But there was not a single drip of music. And music really sets a mood in any sort of cutscene. But the fact that there was nothing is so dark. Anywho, what I want to do is, if you go to the story and then you press skip, you actually see some dialogue here, which is Chaos in the Land of Martial Tarts. Cookies gather in a tavern criticizing the tyranny of the Cult of the Umbral Pact, only to be faced with an attack by none other than White Peach Cookie, who overheard their conversation. Lee Cookie and General Jujubee Cookie step in after witnessing her attack. White Peach Cookie is enraged as General Jujubee Cookie brings up her past at the Peach Clan, preparing to attack with one of her most potent poisons. Timingly, Obscure Umber Cookie summons her back to the Cult's sanctum, and she immediately heads back. Something I want to understand, though, unless if White Peach is just majorly well-versed in language, how could she understand what the other, like, what the two cookies were saying? Because all they technically were saying were Pam Pam. Was it like, were they just masks? But, like, no, that seems to be like it was their own language. The fact that she could understand that shocks me. Now this one is Departing Once Again. Bamboo Blade Cookie extends a massive amount of his energy to restore the Sacred Bamboo Grove, and restore the seals of the Dragonvine Shrine, and to conceal the shrine from further attacks. Peach Cookie and Plum Cookie are concerned for his well-being, but Bamboo Blade Cookie reassures them both with his usual aloof attitude. As such, the trio begins a new journey. What's interesting is we kind of do see that weakness kind of at the start, considering he wasn't able to hold back the spoilers. I mean, he was overwhelmed, but still, as a spirit weapon, you'd think that would be within his power. Now we have this one, which is, the very depressing one, which I just need to read. Waiting for Eternity. Xitang Cookie lost all that was dear to her on what was supposed to be the happiest day of her life, wandering around what once was her own village. She desperately calls out to her missing beloved. Her memories have grown faint from the shock of all that has happened. All that remains clear in her mind is her love for her beloved, and their promise to view the new flowers in the spring. Here she remains, convinced that the culmination of her happiest day has simply yet to come. You know what makes me so upset about Xitang? That cutscene alone really makes me think it's like, I don't want to try and like, drop any bombshells, but imagine if that's what like dementia felt like having like some happiest memory, but like you cannot remember what even it was about, or even remember if it happened or not, and you can't even remember what your lover's favorite thing was, your beloved. It's so dark. Man, that's short-worthy. Anyway. One more cutscene being the L+ rank, which, as you saw, with my treasures and my skills and stuff like that, you saw that's how I got it, so if you could just copy and paste that with the recommended level up, then, levels up, then you can do it yourself. Bamboo Hero! Hello, this is a lot. Okay. How long you plan on tailing me? I thought I told you to go your own ways.
But we don't have anywhere to go. We lost our families to the battles, and you saved us.
Is that why you chose to follow me, then? I can't make sure that you have sweet jellies to get you a stable place to stay. You really okay with that?
Well, it's not any different from the situation we're in now. It's not any worse either, so that's okay.
If you really have nowhere to go, I can help you find a place to stay in my own round. How's that sound? What kind of place would you little cookies like?
Well, we don't want to go to anywhere else. You saved us. We'll dedicate the rest of our lives with you.
I don't need your lives.
Oh.
Your lives are on your own to live, regardless of what I may have done for you. Every cookie pushes through life bearing the burdens that they've been given. Trying to push that weight onto another cookie is no better than running away from a fight. Don't go around pushing your dedication onto other cookies all willy-nilly. I've got plenty on my shoulders already, without taking you on my own. Well, if you really want to do something to help me in return, I guess I could ask you to handle a few errands every once in a while. Stocking up my favorite juice, things like that. That sounds good to you, maybe you can tag along.
Really? It's really okay? I'll get with you, Master, anywhere you go.
Me too. Taking on troublesome young ones without so much of a word, are you? Oh, took your signs for agreement. You're usually so ready to jump in with your opinions after all. Plus, don't their smiles just brighten up the mood? How could I leave them on their own? You know me. I can't even imagine a spare bamboo leaf drifting on by the wind after all. Our battle with the Ebony Dragon is yet to come to a conclusion. What good would be taking on some young cookies do? For one who acts so aloof, you seem to be getting attached to the most insignificant things recently. Come on, it isn't that bad. I know you agree with me.
Mister, Hero? Sir? What are you doing over there? Let's keep moving.
You want to go say hi to the kids? What use is that to allow to witness my form? They cannot even sense my presence. Raise them well. Maybe they'll become to surprise me. That sounds like a plan. You little brats, what are you doing moving ahead when you don't even know your own ways around? And don't call me master, or hero for that matter. Just call me whatever you like, just not that. Rather than, how about just bamboo cookie?
So before I make any comments, what is this about?
The Bamboo Clan's first disciples. 2 young cookies follow after the Bamboo Hero who saved them from the devastation brought by the Ebony Dragon. The Bamboo Hero at first refuses their request to follow in his stead, but ultimately takes pity on them and takes them in. The Bamboo Spirit that at first accosts him for his decision, but still offers an unspoken acceptance of the 2 disciples. The fated meeting becomes the beginning of the legendary Bamboo Clan. So this is how the Bamboo Clan realistically started, and there's the Bamboo Hero, but there's also the spirit that's within the, Bamboo Sword. Because, at the end of the day, Bamboo Blade is a spirit weapon, so their true form is the weapon itself. It's kind of like how Fire Spirit has, their form of being a literal, flame ball. But, with that being said, now the story is done, at least for now. This cutscene is still so depressing in my opinion. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here, because, oh, that was fun. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friend if you want to kick your own content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then to subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And down below in the description, you can see all my social media links and my card website where all plebs. You can buy some merch at the Plum Market. And also, for just $1 a month, you can become a pleb by becoming a member. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese. I wanted to give a very huge shout out at the end of this video to the members who are deciding to support the channel and the stuff that I do, being Jojo Sans, Blobby Eduardo, Casual Gaming 22, and Mask Boy. You are all supporting me, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much.